idea of pushing anything in anywhere there, but what have we got here? This is beta silicon or something. That's where that's supposed to go. Funny place for it to be. Very funny place for it to be. Okay. We'll get another blow off before we do too much with it. Alright. Well, we have to tape that on. Maybe some tape. Maybe speed tape. So I'm not doing a full service or something like that on this. I'm just seeing if it's going to go. I'm going to give it a flush and stuff like that. Yeah, that was strange why that's sitting out there like that. Oh, maybe it went here. Yeah, and that's just what came out. Okay, that's all right. I get it now. So they had a bead of silicon into here, and once you pushed it out, it pushes it out there. Okay, there it is. So we'll clean that off carefully without getting any scratches on it. So I'd like to have a toothbrush. Where's the toothbrush? I'm sure I had one here sometime. My missus won't mind. I'll borrow a toothbrush like that. She won't mind. So this is where a charge pump would go if it was a charge pump. It would be on here, and it's just like a little oil pump that you have on a normal engine, normal car motor. Gear pump. Not a gear pump. Well, some of them are gear pumps. But yeah, just like the old, what do you call them? Eccentric pump? Something like that? Concentric. Jeez, it's going back a while. Those ones that got the bit that goes around like that with the 4 bits in it, and there's a central rotor which is over to one side. And, yeah. Works in a similar way to a Wankel engine. Yeah, a lot of pumps are like that. Drain pumps. Squeeze stuff into another area just beside it. Anyway, that's what you'd have there, and then you'd have a reservoir coming up. So this is where you drain your pump. And look here, like, let me just double check here. This is the underneath. It looks like it's been leaking, right? Where's it all coming from? Is that because of the overflow the other day? Yeah, we got an oil leak. No, that's not good. That's not good. Is it sucking air? Could it be sucking air? Boiling over? Where's that coming from? Make sure I don't tip all the oil out here. Pretty wet there. You know what? There could be some magic stuff that you put in. Bloody sure there is. Lucas stop leak, isn't there? Isn't there some magic stuff? That's a cork gasket. I'd say that's leaking. There's cork. That's cork there. Geez, would it be nice to just pull that end off and have a look? I don't know. Oh, you're just saying that because it's not yours. Yeah, of course you're all saying, yeah, pull it apart. But I don't know. These things, you know, these are supposed to be magic. Sealed units. No one knows how to work. No one knows how to fix them. I'm scared. They used to say that about transmissions, or automatic transmissions. Diesel injectors. Did I show you my diesel injector pump I made? What did I make? This is it here. I've rebuilt my injectors on my little dozer. I found the photos for this the other day. I made that thing there. That's an old spray bottle thing there. And that's a bottle jack. I had to go 2 different types before I worked out the right type of bottle jack. And that just, you pump that up and you work out your spray pattern on your diesel injectors. And you rebuild them. And everything's good. You can do anything if you really want to. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, everyone. Now, a little bit of moisture here. So this is just a cover. So that's damp down here. Now that's also below where the oil was coming down, if it overflows. So maybe there's no problem. Now that there is a port as well to remove. Which one's the lowest? They're both the same. I get most of the crud off this thing, and I just really want to get in there and drain the oil out. Have a look at the oil. That's all you need to know, eh? What's the oil actually like? And good thing about pulling it out to do this, well, I was really only pulling it out to get the numbers, but pulling it out to do this has given us the bonus that I can tip it upside down to drain it. Upside down, right side up, whatever. If I got really carried away, I could turn it over and purge it. Do the purging process. Couldn't I? Could I do that? Okay, now I really feel I need to be in some sort of container that's going to catch something here. I'm expecting about 1 litre, and 1.1 to fill it up. And the benefits of using a faded red one is we're going to see whether putting a bit of oil onto the red plastic is going to help that red plastic lose its fadedness. I think they're going to buff the oxidisation off, which is a good thing, but it's, you know, it's worth a crack. I'll put you up here. Here, look. Not too far away, you can see. You see that? You good? I'm assuming that's the drain. There's nothing else underneath. Right, let's see what we've got in the way of... Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, we've got one. So I don't know which one is supposed to be the drain. But let's say there's 2. There's going to be that, which will be the motor. That one, which will be the pump. So that's going to drive, there's the pump, it's going to drive the motor. So yeah, that turns there, I think that's 10 cc's, then turns into 21 cc's. It's more output, I don't know. It's just all about, hydraulics, you know, infinite variableness. So like your, I'm going to pretend to know what I'm talking about here. It's just like your brakes on your hydraulic brakes in your car. You push a like a little syringe of fluid, and with a big lever, and it depends what size that little syringe is there and how much it could push a big piston like this, but not very far, you know, but with a lot of pressure. So it's all about leverage and different sizes, different square areas, pounds per square inch sort of stuff. So, you know, big pounds per square inch over here can push a long distance, and then you can get a bigger pounds per square inch over there, but only pushes that far. So, you know, there's a trade-off. Okay, so that's one. And the thing about these things, I won't profess to know too much about these really. They're just a drive coupling. It's infinitely variable with the you see that? I think you can. Yeah, infinitely variable speed, so you can go from just a little bit sneaking along, just like an automatic transmission really, but without the gears. This is one range, and you can go from just crawling and all the oil's bypassing and going somewhere else to going flat out where all the oil's going from the pump to the motor and not much bypassing. So when you're doing a lot of halfway on or something like that, that's when you're going to get a lot of bypassing, and sometimes that bypassing causes a lot of heat, and it can cause a bit of cavitation and stuff, you know. So quite often these things flat out is best for them. Yeah, so look. So that's what we're looking at. That black shit there. That doesn't look good, eh? That's not hydraulic oil, not anymore. Yeah. Oh, it smells. It smells dirty. Let's get up in there, eh? Come on, let's look here. Let's see if I can move this thing around. So I wouldn't have got all that out if I hadn't have taken this thing out, you know. So what's the difference between mineral oil and synthetic oil, eh? Mineral oil is made of coal and, you know, all those petrochemicals, those hydrocarbons, and they can break down and they go all black like this when they break down, you know, when they've been put under too much pressure or something like that. Had all the goodness squished out of them. Gotten hot when they passed what they should be able to do or something, you know. And synthetic oils, is that made from all the old plastic bags from the shopping? I'll have to look into that one.